Australia.
Local congregation of Townsville in the ecclesiastical district of Queensland, coming to you straight from the land down under Australia. So we're back for another season of INCRadio Made in Australia, where we showcase some of the most exciting and unique careers across the country. I can't wait to dive into this week's episode.
That's right, Brother Morgan. I am so excited as well. And hello, everyone, to all of our viewers and listeners all over the world. Thank you for once again tuning in to INCRadio Australia. My name is Sister Jao Hinko Kartalava from the local congregation of Melton in the ecclesiastical district of Victoria, Australia. Please, our viewers, beloved viewers and listeners, send us your greetings, your comments, and stay tuned later for our game time and a chance to receive an INCRadio souvenir.
So join our discussion by commenting and sharing your thoughts with us. We are always excited to see where our viewers are tuning in from, and we love to see where our comments are coming from. So we'd also just like to quickly acknowledge our early birds in the comment section here. So we have Sister Jean Oriondo, excited for this episode, hashtag local congregation of Logan. Sister Liberty Torok, excited for today's episode, North Brisbane, Queensland. Sister Marga Marquez, have a blessed Sunday, everyone, local congregation of Shepparton. Sister Ria, checking in for this afternoon's episode, just in time for my little one's current obsession with tooth and dentist stickers. So happy viewing, brethren, and happy birthday to Ate Liz Padama. Happy birthday, Port, from the local congregation of Caboolture. We also have Brother Lancelot Nova. Happy viewing here from Tasmania, local congregation of Hobart, hashtag Hobart, and our beloved brother Benjamin Ramoso. Happy viewing for hashtag Port Adelaide. We'd also like to give mention to some of our beloved resident ministers, Brother Ed Mark Velasco, Brother Glenn David from the local congregation of Gold Coast. We also have Sister Cecilia Guanzing from Shepparton and Sister Althea Ragat, Port Adelaide Port. Thank you so much for tuning in.
Yes, already so many early bird commenters, and we are expecting more to be sent through in our YouTube comments, and we will make sure we'll do our best to read all of them today and give your greetings. And that being said, we would like to thank everyone for following brethren for tuning in with us even last week. So Brother Tech, if we could please play our thank you video. Thank you so much once again, brothers and sisters, for tuning in to all of our viewers. And we'd like to give a quick shout out also to Brother Orly Makayan for being with us in our broadcast today. He says he's watching from hashtag Queensland, Australia. Hello also to Sister Jessa Oy. Hello for everyone. Happy watching and shout out to the local congregation of Logan, to Sister Joel Itchon. Happy viewing po from hashtag Ellenbrook. And Brother William Manabat, hi po to our dear host. Happy viewing to all brethren. Greetings po from hashtag Shepperton. And Sister Resto Marie Montero, happy viewing, brothers and sisters. Greetings from hashtag Gold Coast. Please continue to send in your greetings, brothers and sisters. And now, the next career that we are drilling into is one that is sure to brighten our day, or should I say, brighten our smiles. And that is the incredible work of our dentists and dental assistants, our skilled mates who keep our smiles healthy. We would like to ask our viewers, what are some of the best dental advice that you have received? Or do you have any questions for our guests today? Please let us know in the chat below.
That's right, Sister Jar. Thank you. And stay tuned because you are watching Made in Australia, brought to you by INCRadio Australia Satellite Studio, one of the official satellite studios of INCRadio. We'll be right back shortly to sink our teeth into the root of this week's discussion.
Do you ever wonder who shapes the stone around us? Turning rough stone into something strong, beautiful and lasting. And that's the work of a stonemason. What does it take to become a successful stonemason in Australia? Join us on Sunday, February 23, 3 p.m. Philippine time, 6 p.m. Australian Eastern Daylight Time, as we learn more about stonemason. Together, let's explore the opportunities and challenges and keys to success in this occupation as we take it one stone at a time.
Made in Australia.
Welcome back to Made in Australia, brought to you by INCRadio Australia Satellite Studio. So as you saw, next week, we have a very special episode in store for you. We will be talking about the world of stonemasonry. Make sure to tune in to that as well. It will be a very interesting topic, and I don't think anyone would want to miss that.
No, not at all. Sister Jar looks very interesting. Thank you so much. And before we move on, please watch this video on tips of how to strive and thrive.
Welcome to Strive and Thrive. Today, let's talk about time management. Time management helps you keep your promises, so it's a game changer for your career. Start by setting the priority of tasks by their urgency and importance. You can use to-do lists or blocking out time to stay organized. I personally like to block time in the calendar on my phone or on the company calendar. Remember, it's not about working hard, it's about working smarter. Set realistic expectations in deadlines. Avoid multitasking and instead do one task at a time for better quality results. Time is a critical resource, so think of it like gold. And when you spend gold, don't you want quality? So there's your tip for today. Time management helps you keep your promises and reduces stress. So manage your time wisely and have a good one.
Yes, thank you so much, Brother Warwick, for this week's Strive and Thrive tip. So we're going to take a look at our comment section to see if they have maybe any of their own time management skills they have implemented within their personal lifestyles, or anything that may be able to help our fellow men who may be watching, all the more help us with our personal time management. We'd also like to acknowledge our district supervising minister, Brother Orlando McKayan, and Sister Leah McKayan, who are celebrating their 29th wedding anniversary today. For happy 29th wedding anniversary. But we'd also like to acknowledge Sister Laura Esperanza from the local congregation of Dean Park, New South Wales, Australia, for tuning in. Brother Brian Paolo Lacson, magandang hapon po mga kapatid. Happy Sunday po, happy viewing po from the local congregation of Shepparton. We also like to acknowledge Sister Linda Esperanza. Hello, everyone, and welcome to INCRadio Made in Australia, #Perth, Western Australia. We also have Sister Shane Ramirez. Happy 7th anniversary po to the local congregation of Kingston City. Happy anniversary po, Sister Kathy Martinez. Happy viewing po to everyone from the local congregation of Armadale. Sister Bianca Ronculo, if I'm not mistaken. Happy weekend, everyone. Local congregation of Gold Coast. Sister or Brother Craig Carlo Laksamana. Happy viewing for everyone. #Dean Park, New South Wales, Australia. All right, Sister Jiao.
Yes, thank you everyone for those comments. Please keep them coming, especially the ones in Tagalog, so that we can keep hearing Brother Morgan's Filipino accent. We truly appreciate all your messages, brethren. And once again, share with us some dental advice that you have heard, or any questions that you may have for our amazing professional guests today. And without further ado, let us now introduce our guests. Please tell us your name, your local congregation, and any duties you have in the church. Let's please start with Brother Daryl.
Hello, good afternoon po, brethren who are tuned into INC Radio. Name is Daryl Calagos po from the locale of Logan, District of Queensland.
Hello, Brother Daryl. Thank you for joining us today, po. Now let's go on to one of our guest sisters today. Hi, Sister Celine.
Hi, Sister Jao. Hi, everyone. I'm Sister Celine from the local congregation of Sterling here in the District of Western Australia. My duties in the church are a Kadiwa president, or those that are Kadiwa members, actually those members that are single and have not been married, or not particularly single, just those brethren that are 18 and above and are unmarried. And I'm also the children's worship service teacher and a choir member. Thank you.
Wow, Sister Celine, thank you for that. And last but not the least, our Sister Janine is also here with us today. Hi, Sister Janine.
Hello po everyone who's watching. My name is Sister Janine Coronel po from local congregation of Ellenbrook here in Western Australia. I am the head LOS secretary po, so Light of Salvation secretary, who helps Bible students and everyone who is interested to join in the church.
All right, so thank you, Sister Janine, Sister Celine, and Brother Daryl for being with us today. But before we ask you anything to continue on, we'd like to do some warm-up and play some games just to kind of break the ice. So dear viewers, please join us for another game time.
It's game time. Let's play.
All right, Clear Tech, so if we can jump straight into our first question for our viewers and guests today.
Make sure you type in your answers.
That's right. So for those in our live chat, don't forget to put in your answer. We'll be sure to read you out if you have it correct. So it's a multiple choice, Sister Jao. Which of these animals never stop growing their teeth? A, elephants. B, rabbits. C.
Oh, lost it. Brother Tech.
C, B, C.
Oh.
All right. So
let's go back to the choices. Brother Tech. Yep, there we go.
All right. So C, dogs, or D, kangaroos. Put your comments in the live chat and we'll be sure to read them out.
Yep, and that's why you have to always tune in and make sure you're looking, because you never know when we're going to reveal and give you the answer. So if you've seen that, please quickly type it in our comment section, you can be the winner for this for this particular question. Now, which of these animals never stop growing their teeth? Is this something you know from your profession? Maybe Sister Celine, Sister Janine?
I actually personally didn't study this back in school, but I think the answer has already been given away by accident, so I would say rabbits.
Is rabbits the correct answer? Maybe we'll reveal this one, Brother Tech. What is the correct answer? Rabbits, yes. And I think our comment section, there's actually someone who gave us the correct answer. Sister Giselle Ramos said B, rabbit. So surely Sister Giselle knew that already before we even shown the answers on the show. And we also have a few guesses from Sister Russell Marie Montejo, Brother Brian Lacson, and Brother Erwin Esguerra. Thank you for commenting. And to the rest of our viewers, please continue to quickly type in your answers.
Sister Jiao, I think we have our next question ready.
How many teeth does a normal adult human have? A, 24, B, 28, C, 32.
You know, if we could see some of our viewers there in the chat, Sister Jiao, maybe they're counting.
Maybe we'll wait for maybe we'll stop counting and let's wait, give them time to count their teeth. Brother Daryl, don't tell us the correct answer, but do you know what the correct answer is? Yes or no?
Yes, po, I know the answer.
Yes, of course. Now, while we wait for the answers to be typed up by our viewers, let's maybe quickly go through our guests and let's get them to tell us what they do as a profession, why they're our guests for today's episode. Brother Daryl, what do you do?
Yes, po, I'm a registered dental practitioner po, and also I'm a dental coordinator po at Griffith University in Gold Coast po.
So Brother Daryl is a resident dentist for today's episode. Now, Sister Janine.
I am a dental assistant po in an implant center here in Perth region po in Western Australia.
Wow. And last but not least, Sister Celine.
Same with Sister Janine, I'm also a dental assistant since 2016 po, brethren. I'm beloved guest. I really specialized in orthodontics in that particular clinic. So from young kids to adults who would like to have braces or even plates done on their teeth.
Perfect. See, brothers and sisters, our guests for today are very knowledgeable and in their own profession. So please send in your questions for them. Now, going back to our game time, we have a few guesses that have been sent through. Sister Melanie Abadilla Hartley said 24. Sister Michelle Mercado said 32. And Samuel said 24 po. How about Brother Daryl? Brother Daryl said that he knew the answer, and I believe him. What is the correct answer, Brother Daryl?
The correct answer po is letter C, 32 po.
Is that correct, Brother Tech? Yes, of course.
Well done.
So Sister Michelle Mercado got the correct answer, which is 32. Congratulations, Sister Michelle. And now for our last question for today. Before we reveal it, we would like to tell everyone that this is the main question, which has a souvenir as a prize. So we will reveal the winner for this answer at the end of our episode, but please make sure to quickly type in and send through your answer for the chance to win a souvenir. So Brother Tech, when you're ready. Baby teeth is also called primary teeth or M teeth. Blank teeth starts with letter M. So this one is not a multiple choice question, Brother Morgan. Do you have any idea what it could be?
I do, but I'm not too sure if it's correct on my behalf. I think it might be.
Don't say it. What if you're right?
But if I'm right, I could be wrong, but if I'm wrong or if I'm right, either way, and we'll wait to see. We'll allow our comment section to have a chance to put in their answers as well. While we're waiting, Sister Jal, we'll also like to go through our comment section.
Yes.
We'll recognize Brother Richard Esperanza, our resident minister there, for happy viewing from the local congregation of Dean Park. It's Book Lord Night there, 2025. So happy 16th anniversary to the local congregation of Dean Park in New South Wales, and a happy Book Lord Night for
Yes. Hi, Brother Richard and Sister Laura.
yes, for happy Book Lord Night for. And for those who are wondering, Book Lord is an organization in the Iglesia Ni Cristo or Church of Christ for the married members in the church, 18 and above, obviously. But we'll also recommend Brother Romacado family, the Romacado family. Happy viewing to all brethren. Greetings from Brother Joe Mel and family of in Queens Park, District of Western Australia. We also have Brother DJ M. Happy viewing from the local congregation of Dandenong, and our regular viewer, Brother William Manabat. Finishing quick and easy tasks first sometimes also help to properly manage our time. Just a quick tip there, going off of Brother Warwick, I believe, from time management earlier, Sister Jal. He's from the local congregation of Shepparton. We love INCRadio Australia, Port. And last but not least, we have Sister Chloe Dela Paz. Hello, Port, everyone. Local congregation of Adelaide, Port.
Hi, Sister Chloe. And just on that note from Brother William Manabat, finishing quick and easy tasks first. I think I've heard from another INCRadio Australia episode about the 2-minute rule. Do you remember that, Brother Morgan?
That's right.
Yeah, if there's a task that you do, in less than 2 minutes, get it done quickly so it doesn't pile up. So I guess that ties in quite well with the time management and the advice from Brother William Manabat. Very good. So are we ready to reveal the answer?
I think so, Sister Ja. Do we have anybody from our comment section that we'd like to see if they have an answer for Sister Ja?
I think there is one person who sent in a comment and answer. It's Bernie Toki, and the answer is milk teeth.
Now, if it's milk teeth, Sister Jal, my answer actually would have been incorrect. So I will give my answer because I have no idea. It's just a genuine guess, but I think it could be milk teeth. It could also be molar teeth. Have you heard of that one? Brother Daryl, is molar teeth part of your trade part?
Molar teeth, I think it's a type, it's our teeth. I don't know if that's what you would call baby teeth. Do you know the answer to this one, Sister Celine?
The comment section, the one that answered correctly before, so it's milk teeth.
Oh, it is milk teeth, apparently. Well, we'll go to Koya Tech. Can you please give us the answer, bot? Milk.
Perfect.
And Sister Celine, that's not an acronym for anything? It's just genuine milk teeth?
It's just genuine milk teeth.
There you go, brethren, milk teeth. And so congratulations to Sister Bernie Toki. Please comment your local congregation and where you are from, Bob.
Yes, so please send it through so we can send you your souvenir prize. Thank you, everyone. And now we are so excited to get into our discussion and to ask our brothers and our sister guests here with us about their profession. So we'll start with Brother Daryl. Brother Daryl, what is your main role as a dentist? What do you do? What does your day look like?
Yes po. I always start my working day with a cup of coffee po to keep me going for the day. And I always arrive 30 minutes po before my first patient to have ample time to review the appointments, what type of treatments they require, and also read the treatment notes. And yeah, I would always make sure po that all the lab works are ready for all of my patients throughout the day po.
Very good. How about our dental assistant, Sister Celine? How do you start your day?
So I normally start at 7:45 a.m. So what I would do is I would set up all the instruments turn on all the switches, that all the dentists and the hygienists need, as well as the goodie bags that we give out to patients. And yeah, that's basically it. And just prepare the day sheets for the day.
What is a goodie bag? What is in a goodie bag for patients, Sister Celine? I've never received one from my dentist, I don't think.
Okay, so what we give out to our orthodontic patients are a type of special toothpaste for their braces, a fancy looking toothbrush, a cleanser, and some chocolates as well. When they finish their treatments, of course.
Wow, I've never heard of that. Maybe I should ask my dentist why they don't have that in their facility. How about you, Sister Janine? How does your day start out?
My day starts at 7:30 a.m. po. I open the rooms, get it all ready, disinfected, making sure it's all prepared for the first patient, and I gather up my instruments for the rest of the day as well. Or if not, I can do that later in the afternoon as well. Huddle up with my dentist to see what we're going to do for the entire day, and just like what Brother Daryl said, gather up your lab works, and just check if everything is in there. So yes, well.
Nice. Thank you very much, brothers and sisters. And I guess similar to how I start my day as Brother Daryl, I also start my day with a cup of coffee while I look into my patients for the day and plan out my day. Brother Daryl, how did you become a dentist? How did you start?
Yes, but same as Sister Celine and Sister Janine here, I started as a dental nurse as well. I actually did a certificate 3 for 6 months, and yeah, I was working while studying dentistry. But I believe it differs from each state and university, but it's a total of 5 years of bachelor's degree.
All right. And Brother Daryl, can you tell us what and how did you become a dentist or dental assistant? But how did you start?
It's a thing that was one of the main dream when I was young. I enjoyed going to the dentist. It's a bit weird because usually kids doesn't like dentists, but yeah, I enjoyed them. It feels like I had something in my mouth, playing with water and all that. Yeah.
So Sister Celine, are you kind of on the similar path as Brother Daryl? What interested you in becoming a dental or entering the dentist industry? But
I actually didn't choose the path. The path chose me.
oh,
So straight after high school, I actually had no idea what I wanted to do. But since I wore braces at the time, I was visiting the dentist quite frequently. And I saw the dental nurses there, and I thought, I think I'd give it a try because they seem to be just relaxing there and just suctioning people's mouth. That was actually totally different. When you look at the bigger picture, they do a lot of things in the background as well. And so straight after high school, I went to study certificate 3 dental assisting, the same as Brother Daryl. But here we had to do 8 months of training for that to get the certificate. And then since 2016, I'm a dental nurse.
Very good. And Sister Janine, how about yourself?
I started in 2022 po. I didn't know what to do because I did a course before I actually started dental assisting, but I ended up not liking it. And then I got an advice from a sister po in our locale. She is actually my manager now. So she told me, oh, you study here in this institution. And I did 1 year po in 2022. Certificate 3 going to certificate 4 of dental assisting. So yeah.
Very interesting. Sister Jao?
Yeah, so Sister Janine, Sister Celine, if I could ask, because Brother Daryl said that he started out as a dental assistant and worked his way to become a dentist. Is that something that you're also looking to in doing in the future, maybe? Sister Celine?
Yes, but most definitely. I actually set an exam previously, just quite recently, and I'm still waiting for an answer for the results back. So hopefully, in God's time and will, they will give me that opportunity as well.
Yes, no doubt, Sister Celine. How about you, Sister Janine? Is that a challenge you're
Um,
willing to take up?
I don't think so po. But I'm interested in oral hygiene therapist po. So I've been thinking about it, but not entirely sure just yet.
Well, there you go, brothers and sisters. Even as a dental assistant, there's different pathways you can take. So if you have any questions for our guest today, please ask, especially if you're thinking about entering the profession of dentistry. And for our viewers and listeners, hello po to everyone who have commented. Hi po to Sister Jamie Gabiola. Happy Sunday po. Happy viewing to everyone. Greetings from the local congregation of hashtag Perth. For Sister Kayes, Austria, happy viewing po from the local congregation of Maryland. Sister Eunice Trinidad, Sister Yesha Mana, hi Yesha, and Brother Adrian Silva, happy viewing po. Let's go at the Janine, hashtag Ellen Brook. You have one of your supporters here, Sister Janine. And hello po to Sister Bernadette, no, Brother Ruben Nepomuceno, Brother Jojo Magno, and Sister Mary Vic Francisco. Hello po. Continue to put in your comments and especially your questions for our guests for today. Now, going ahead and continuing on with our discussion today, what do you think makes your job interesting, Brother Daryl?
Yes po. Yeah, about that po. I'd say there's really no same patient. So every patient's different. You'd see different types of treatments. You'd see different types of maths, I would say. So yeah, it's not a routine, and yeah, everything's brand new. Yeah.
Right. And Sister Janine, how about you? What makes your job interesting for? Similar to Brother Daryl, you have a specific part of your profession that you enjoy, but
Same thing as what Brother Daryl said, but there's always something new for every patient, even though we're doing the same treatments. The cases it still varies for different patients, and especially the technology in the dental industry is very interesting. So there's something new to learn about, how it helps other people, and even the oral health, how it affects the overall health of the patients. Well, so they're all connected.
right, right. And Sister Celine, how about yourself?
Yes, for Brother Morgan. So because I work in an orthodontic clinic, well, we see a lot of kids, actually 65 or so patients a day, if you will believe it. But yeah, so from with kids, different dental cases. So some of them, most of them actually have braces, and we do debanding of the braces every day, and the results is just fascinating as well. You know, just seeing the progress over the years. Yeah, just amazing, and yeah, I mean, it's quite rewarding as well.
That's so good to hear, Sister Celine. And what about anything particular about your job that gives you that job satisfaction?
So yeah, again, when we get the braces off from the patients and they look at their teeth in the mirror and they say, "Wow," you know, and some of them get teary-eyed even, and you know, burst out and laugh with smiles and beautiful smiles. So that gives us a satisfaction. They thank us back. So we're doing a great job with them along the way. So yeah, that makes it all worth it for us.
Yeah, and I can see Sister Janine and Brother Daryl also nodding in agreement. See, how about you, Brother Daryl? Any work stories that are similar, like things that stand out that gives you satisfaction in what you do?
Yeah, pretty much the same thing for as what Sister Celine said. But another thing that I would like to add on to that for is bringing that confidence back to those patients. For that's one of the major things.
Wow. Yes. Anything to add with a job satisfaction for Sister Janine?
So same thing as what they said, po. I would just like to add is when, because most of our patients come in very anxious, po. So seeing them slowly trust us and what we do, most especially the dentist, really fulfills me being a dental assistant. So at least we give the comfort that they need, the assurance that they need that they will gain their smiles back, giving them new smile, giving them the confidence they need for their day-to-day living.
Yeah, that's so true. Like when you build that rapport with your patients, it makes them more comfortable with you. And even dental assistants in where I go, they always ask me about how I'm doing, not just in terms of my dental health, but also, what's going on in my life and things like that, which is really good. So how about in your training and while you were studying to be where you're at today? How was the whole process, Brother Daryl? What kind of training, what kind of education did you have to do to become a dentist?
So yes po, it's a 5-year bachelor course po, and same as what I said before po, it differs po from each state and each university. There's universities po that the course name is dental science. Some of them had the name is dentistry. So basically a 5 years course po, mainly 3 years of theories, and the last 2 years po is the clinical experience.
Right. So it's 5-year journey for you, Brother Daryl, and Sister Janine and Sister Celine also mentioned earlier about their certificates that they had to do as well to become a dental assistant. Now, what are some of the essential skills that you think are required to become successful in your career as a dental assistant? So start with Sister Celine.
Yes, for me, it would be patient's care. Care for patients, I should say. If you, this is highly regarded in this industry because the patients do come in very anxiously, as what Sister Janine said. And we want to provide confidence and comfortability as well when they come in and also when they walk out of the clinic. So, because it gives them that hope as well that everything will just run smoothly as possible.
Hmm. How about you, Sister Janine? What are some of the essential skills you think a dental assistant should have?
So simple sympathy. You will need patience as well, because from my experience, but we have some difficult patients, but that's all part of human, um, I guess, characteristic, being
Yeah.
as being anxious, and especially we're working around the mouth, so and not many people like that. And really great attention to detail as well po, and teamwork and communication, because you need to let others know, like other dental assistants, most especially the dentist, sometimes they miss some stuff, and that's why we have to help them and say that, oh, this is what you blah blah blah. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess it all ties in together with that compassion that you have with the patients. Because I think when you care about the patients and the care that you're giving them, you tend to, I guess, improve on yourself. You're more inclined or motivated to improve on your knowledge and things like that. And that also helps with helping out with the dentist. Like you said, Sister Janine, we have to help each other make sure if someone misses something that someone else catches that so that we can still provide the holistic care that our patient needs. How about you, Brother Daryl, from a dentist point of view? What is an essential skill a dentist should have?
I would say po is it's connected to that little presentation that we had at the start. And time management po is very important in this industry, mainly because these patients books their appointments, meaning they have plans before and after the appointment. So we really have to make sure that we follow that time and yeah, finish that appointment in that time slot only. Yeah, time management po.
Yeah, well, I have Brother Daryl here with us. There's actually a question from one of our viewers, from Sister Michelle Mercado. She says, any comments about veneers? Nothing in particular, but any comments about veneers, Brother Daryl?
Veneers po is mainly for aesthetics. For aesthetics, it's a very quick way to improve a smile.
Mm.
Yeah, I would say very aesthetically pleasing. Cost-wise po,
Expensive.
yes po.
So
Right.
you
And
have to
Brother
put it in
Daryl,
your budget. Now, I also heard something I've seen on social media, and I know everyone needs to be careful of what we see and what we hear in social media. But now that I have a professional right in front of me, it's good to ask because I've also seen veneers, and some people say it can be done not the best way. Like you can actually see where the veneer ends, or makes it too obvious that it's veneers and things like that. So, any particular research that we should do, or any questions that we should ask the dentist to make sure that doesn't happen when we're planning?
So there are some cases, but for veneers that they just kind of like glue the veneers on top of the teeth.
Mhm.
Sometimes, but that's one of the reasons why it doesn't really look aesthetically pleasing.
Mm.
I would say ask your dentist to if it's possible to actually do a bit of a grinding of the outside layer of the teeth so that it kind of blends in more onto your natural teeth. But
Yeah, okay. Make sure everyone do your research first and discuss with your dentist about what do you think is best for you. Now, I think we have a question here. Maybe I'll ask Sister Celine because she said she's worked closely with children. Brother William Manabat has a question. He says, maybe ask tips on how to make children or toddlers enjoy brushing their teeth rather than ignoring it.
That's a very difficult question because every kid is different. So we hear moms tell their kids that they'll give them rewards, after brushing their teeth, and just to warn them about um, the bad causes of not brushing your teeth daily, because it actually leave um, sweets or sugary stuff in your mouth. It can actually harbour bacteria, which can live in there and cause decay eventually. So we do advise patients, little ones, to keep an eye closely on your brushing. So
Yeah. So maybe, I guess, like what Sister Celine says, giving them a little reward or an incentive, I guess, on brushing their teeth. Or sometimes I feel like there's a lot of songs now that you can play that encourage them to brush their teeth and how to brush their teeth. A lot of kids like that visual entertainment aspect of, education, I guess. So moving on to our next question. How has it been like work-life balance wise for you guys, balancing work, your personal life, or even duties if you have them? Let's start with Sister Janine.
So it's really good, Bob, because I work with a lot of sisters in the clinic, and our clinical manager, she knows that our priority is the church. So when I tell her that I have evangelical missions or Bible studies that I need to attend to, I would have to leave earlier or on a specific time, and not my actual rostered time. So she understands. So it's really good. I'm blessed in that part that my manager knows my priorities, and I work Monday, Tuesday, and then Wednesday day off, and then Thursday, Friday again. So it's like a good balance. So like 2 days on, and then a day off, and then 2 days on again, and then the weekend. So it's really good, Bob.
Yeah, it's good to be upfront with your priorities to your workmates so that they know that it's coming up, and it doesn't get awkward later on if you bring it up much later in I guess your stay there in your profession. How about you, Sister Celine? How's your work-life balance with your profession now?
So just like Sister Janine, I work only 4 days a week, and I'm quite fortunate and blessed in a sense that my employer has been really understanding and patient with my needs as well. Especially, I hold different duties in the church. So yeah, there's a very good balance. Yeah, outside with my work and life in general.
That's good spot. Thank you, Sister Celine. How about you, Brother Daryl? Is there a lot of challenges managing the time, work, and your personal life?
In my case, po, I would say I'm very fortunate po because I have the capability to, I would say, plan my day and plan my week, weeks prior, before actually starting work, because I can actually move my times po, and I'm the one who decide what time I start and what time I finish. So I work Monday to Friday po, but on Thursday when there's a worship service, I always finish a bit early po.
Very good. So thank you for that, Brother Daryl. Brother Morgan, any further questions for our guests tonight?
Yeah, so we'd like to ask Brother Daryl, what would be your best dental care advice? Why is it important to see a professional rather than searching things online, specifically safety regards? But
Yes po. So I would say avoid Dr. Google. As everyone knows po, it's always better to go to a professional. Um, yeah. Because sometimes po on the internet there are just, I would say, untrained people that does those articles and all that. It's always best po to go to a professional and ask them your questions.
right, Sister Celine, would you be on the same track as Brother Daryl's answer? What would be the best dental care advice you could give us also, and why is it more important to see a professional rather than just kind of searching doctor social media sort of thing?
Yes. So as we always hear, we hear this every day, everywhere. Do not listen to or do not believe everything that we see online, and always believe the professionals. So if you're unsure, please do consult with the dentist or anyone that you need to seek help from. But in the dental aspect, my advice is to, just like what Brother Darren said previously, floss daily po. It's very important. It's always been missed by most of us, but you will save a lot of money, I guarantee you, brothers and sisters, and beloved guests as well, if you floss your teeth daily. So that's one tip or advice I can give.
Thank you, Sister Celine. And last but not least, Sister Janine, what advice would you give to anyone interested in becoming a dentist or dental assistant? How do you maintain a good work-life balance in your field as well?
My advice for those who are interested in the industry, boys, just go for it because it's actually really easy. Most especially if you're around with really with people who are good with teamwork, and that's always the case but in the dental industry because we want the good efficiency in the clinic, and everything will make sense but even though you don't have any background, because that's how I started. Common sense as well. And I know every job is difficult but it's still rewarding once you're there already, and you would be like, oh, I was overthinking it, something like that. And good work-life balance for is yeah, and for our case for just making sure that you're upfront with your priorities, that you tell the team straight away on what you need to do and yeah, what you have to do.
Yeah.
Very inspiring, isn't it, Sister Ja?
Yes, definitely. Thank you so much for our guests today, for putting in your input and for answering the questions of our viewers as well, and for being a good example in how you're not letting your work I guess hinder you from the performances of your duties. Before we end this segment, we'd like to ask our guests, please give your shout outs, your greetings to your family members or to any friends and loved ones that you want to give a shout out to. Let's start with Sister Celine.
All right. Thank you, brothers and sisters, for inviting me to be one of your guests on INCRadio today. I would like to greet my family, our family who's watching and supporting us at home today, and my mom, my dad, my siblings, and my all of my family back home, even in the Philippines po. As well as I would like to greet the brethren from Sterling, the local congregation of Sterling, Sister Nerissa Albino as well, who's watching. Thank you po. As well, I would like to take this opportunity for brethren to invite everyone to our Sterling local congregation's 5th year anniversary happening next Sunday. All the details will be posted online, but you'll see them there. So keep an eye out on that. Thank you.
Right, Sister Celine, thank you so much. That's right. And if you want to visit our local congregations nearest to you, visit incdirectory.org or incmedia.org, where you can find all our details. For Brother Daryl, do you have anybody you'd like to give a special greeting to before we wrap up? For
Yes, po. Before we wrap up, po, I just want to add something to what Sister Celine said about flossing, po. Just a very quick tip. It's very, very important, po. I always use a fork as an example. Let's say you have a fork, you dig into a cake, and you only basically clean the outside surface of it, but not the slots between the metal. It's the same thing, po, as brushing without flossing. And that's po. And yeah, I would like to send the greetings po to my whole family who are watching live, whole Calagos family po, to my wife Bodge and our baby Adeline, the whole locale of Logan po, especially our resident minister, Brother Edmark Velasco. Thank you po.
thank you, Brother Daryl. And yes, as Brother Daryl mentioned, flossing is essential, po, so do not forget to floss. And last but not least, Sister Janine, is there anybody you'd like to give a special greeting to, po?
Yes, but I would like to add another tip po. My tip is to stay hydrated po. Water is really, really good, and it's an essential for the oral healthcare. And always visit your dentist regularly. And for my greetings po, I would like to greet my parents, Brother Dennis and Sister Glyza Cornell, who are watching at the moment, and the rest of the Ellenbrook congregation po. Our resident minister, Brother Rennie Rose Raza, and his wife, Sister Giselle Raza. Hello po. And also I have my relatives watching from New Zealand po and Philippines. So hello to everyone po. And my boyfriend, if I can say that, Brother Jeff Soriano po. That's it.
Sana or Sister Janine, thank you so much for your tips. And greetings to all po. A special greeting po to our local resident minister of Dandenong po, Brother DJ Magunip po. Happy viewing po. You've been here since the start of the program, and we appreciate all of your support. But to all of our beloved viewers, we have Brother Romy Catabala, Brother John Case, Linda Esperanza, Sister. Thank you so much for all your support as well. All of our beloved viewers, we appreciate all of your support there in the live chat. If you haven't already, please subscribe, like, and share this week's episode and our future episodes that we are always posting on our social media. But all that support is greatly appreciated. We thank you so much. And
yes, before we move on, please allow us to leave you with these words to live by.
Today's word to live by is assiduity. Assiduity means giving constant and careful attention to a task at hand. It's about being persistent, dedicated, and focused, especially when the task requires patience and attention to detail. Whether you're working on a long-term project or dealing with day-to-day tasks, assiduity ensures that nothing is overlooked and everything is done with excellence. Living by assiduity teaches us the value of consistent efforts and steady dedication towards achieving our goals. That's our word to live by for today. Stay focused and persistent with assiduity. It's the secret to excellence. Keep at it, and we'll see you again next time.
Thank you so much for the word to live by, our very own Brother Morgan, and very timely for our episode. As you've heard, our resident dentists and dental assistants seem like they have great assiduity in their work. I hope I used that right. To everybody, please continue to stay tuned because you are watching Made in Australia, brought to you by INCRadio Australia Satellite Studio, one of the official satellite studios of INCRadio.
Brace yourselves for another episode of INCRadio, Made in Australia, this Sunday at 3 p.m. Philippine time, 6 p.m. Australian Eastern Daylight Time, as we fill you in on the secrets of a beautiful and healthy smile. You know the drill. Tune in as we address the root of common dental problems. Leave your comments with your full name, local congregation or location, and have fun during our game time for a chance to win INCRadio souvenirs. See you there.
Made in Australia.
Yeah, so welcome back to Made in Australia, brought to you by INCRadio Australia Satellite Studio. We would like to acknowledge our brethren, Sister Dion Tubalino from the local congregation of Brisbane, and Brother Daryl as featured in our promo video this week that you've just watched. Thank you so much, brethren, for putting together our thank you greetings there for Sister Jao.
Yes, so now let's take a look at all of the activities that have happened across our district. Brother Tech?
Brethren from the local congregation of Coogee enjoyed a fun-filled day of fruit picking. The event strengthened bonds of brotherhood, leaving everyone excited for more heartwarming activities ahead. Meanwhile, in the local congregation of Ellenbrook, the Binhi or youth members enjoyed a fun dessert-making activity, exploring their culinary skills and creating delicious sweets. The event brought everyone closer together, filling the day with laughter, friendship, and delightful treats.
Yes, thank you to all of those activities that have been done across the district, and we look forward to more participation from our brothers and sisters for all of our activities. And that about wraps up our episode of Made in Australia. We hope our amazing dentists and dental assistants have given you something to smile about and inspires you with their passion for oral health.
So, Sister Jao, thank you so much. We would like to also thank our CFO coordinator, Brother Angela Irania Vimanalo, and our beloved Executive Minister, Brother Eduardo Vimanalo. We'll see you all next week. And to all our viewers, thank you always for tuning in. Please watch this video of our thanks. Koya Tech, please replay our thank you video for thank you, Pot.